This is the LJ1700 backplate, and any of the hardware you're going to add onto it comes in a separate bag labelled 1700. So the first thing is one of these little plastic washers to go over each corner of the backplate. So it's just a matter of putting it over and pushing it all the way down to the bottom. Then we can turn the backplate over and line it up with the holes in the back of the motherboard. Then we've got one of these grey spacers to go over each corner. And then we've got another metal bracket to go over the top. What's important is the little notches here that you're going to screw into are at the top and bottom of the motherboard. And then we've got a thumb screw to go onto each corner. And then we can add some thermal paste to the centre of the CPU, and thermal paste is included with the cooler. To install our CPU cooler, we're going to need to remove the top RGB plate, so it's just a matter of pushing it up towards the top and then the plate can be lifted up. The cooler also comes with a middle fan in between the two heatsinks, so it's just a matter of removing it. So we'll push it along to the top, and then you'll see we've got holes here for the screwdriver to go through to secure the cooler down. Next, we can remove the plastic protection from the bottom of the cooler, and then we can lower the cooler down, lining it up with the bracket beneath. Then we can pass a screwdriver through the hole in the top of the CPU cooler, putting it down to the screw beneath. Then we can insert our middle fan back through the gap in the CPU cooler. And then just going to pass a little metal clip in through the holes on the fan, and then push the fan into place. Before I secure the fan with the clips, I'm just going to push the fan through the other side slightly so I can get access to the holes on this side. And then again, push the clip through the fans, and then we'll recenter the fan. To secure the fan to the heatsink, it's just a matter of pushing on this little clip here, and the clip will then catch on the heatsink. And then turning things around is just the same process on the other side. I'm just going to route the cable coming from our fan up towards the top of the motherboard. Then we can line up our front fan with the heatsink. Again, I'm just going to pass the metal clips through the holes on the fan and catch them onto the heatsink. And then it's exactly the same thing on the other side. So I've routed both the fan cables up to the top of the motherboard, and then I'm just going to join the two fan cables together via this splitter cable. Our CPU fan header is just here, so I'm going to get this cable plugged in. Then I'm just going to tuck all the excess cable out of the way. Coming from the top of the cooler, we've got this 3-pin 5V ARGB cable, and we've got an ARGB header just here. And then again, I'm just going to tuck the cable in underneath the heatsink. And then we can replace the top plate on our CPU cooler. And we just need to push it forward until it clicks.